Okay, great. So it looks like we're more people joining us here. Guessing Melanie Lindowski is with Johnson Block. Is that just see her coming in here? All right. Well, before we get started, this is Michael Newmark, Administrative Law Judge for the PSC. And I've been, when I was entering people into the Zoom connection here, I was just changing their screen names just to reflect my best guess on your party affiliation. So everyone who said from Windsor, I just standardized that to VOW. So I hope I just correctly identified you. And then we have Jay Class, I'm assuming a member of the public, is that right?
I'm the utility manager at Windsor.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. So VOW. And is it John?
That's correct.
Okay, great. JOHN.
Close enough.
Okay. All right. So we got everyone identified and it's after 10, so it looks like we're good to go. Okay. All right. Well, welcome everyone. This is docket 6572 WR102, the application of the Village of Windsor for authority to adjust water rates. This is Michael Newmark, Administrative Law Judge for the PSC. We're connected by Zoom and we have the utility, its consultants and commission staff in attendance. We've made the connection available to the public through our notice of hearing. And at this point, we have no members of the public in attendance. What we're doing here today is creating the record in the case. That'll be the documents we identify and verify under oath as exhibits, and any comments we receive live from the utility, commission staff, and members of the public that join us before we adjourn. We're also accepting comments from the public in writing. The deadline for that is Tuesday, January 16th. Those comments can be received through the commission's website and by US mail. And the instructions for doing that are on the notice of hearing. Was provided to customers by the utility and is displayed here on the screen share. So it will be part of the YouTube recording as well. Right now we have one comment from the public, but we will still accept those until Tuesday. So what we do after this hearing, we will forward the record. That'll be the documents and the recording. We'll forward that to the decision maker, and that's Andy Galvin, the division administrator for the Division of Water Utility Regulation and Analysis. So the administrator will make a decision and an order will issue based on that decision. It'll be emailed to the utility and posted on the commission's website. So that's our basic process. First thing we need to do then, or next thing we need to do, is verify the documents. And that is, usually we do the utility first. So I do have a quite extensive list of documents here. I'm going to display that on the screen share, but I'm just going to take a minute to adjust things a bit here. You might not be able to see this too clearly, but this is an email sent to me by Andrew Fisher. I believe was shared with the utility as well. So it lists 31 documents from the utility to be entered for the record, and basically divided. There's kind of two categories here, more of the formality documents in terms of process, the customer notice, the fee ordinance, impact fee ordinance documents, and then the rest seem to be more technically oriented, dealing with the application specifics. So let's keep that division then. So do we have someone who can verify the customer notice and the ordinance documents? Just let me know.
That would be me, Tina Buttress.
Great. So let me swear you in. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. So state your name and position, please.
Tina Buttress, Village of Windsor Administrator.
Okay, great. So like I've mentioned, the customer notice document and the two fee impact ordinance documents, I guess there's an, what do they call it? Application and, they're both titled application. Can you see that on the screen share?
Yes, I can.
All right. And are they complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, they are.
I'm just curious, how did the customers receive that notice?
They were sent out with our utility bills.
Okay.
We mailed them out on December 29th, 2023.
Okay, great. So any other documents you feel comfortable with verifying, or do you want to pass that on to somebody else?
Kevin, what do you want to verify?
I think you want us to verify the
That's
rest of the
fine.
documents.
Okay, that's good. So before I let you go, then, any comments you have, Tina?
Not at this time, no.
All right, great. Okay,
Thanks.
so, yep, the remaining documents, would that be Kevin Krasinski then?
Yes,
All right, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
yes, I do.
Okay, so the remaining documents, the 28 documents left, are they complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
And do you have any comments?
I'll just brief overview of the process on there. When the village filed the application, I mean, the impetus for this was a fair amount of capital projects that they were in the process of. It included a well and a tower, which were financed by impact fees, and then a meter replacement project, and then several main replacement projects that they're were in the process of doing at the time. And the application came in at, when we filed the application, we were looking at roughly a 49% increase in requested increase in rates. And what ended up coming in was less than that, 38%. And the main difference in there was related to, they had some cost overruns related to the well and tower project, which were financed by impact fees. And what in the application, we had taken that excess cost and put it into utility financed plant. And during the review process with the Public Service Commission, and there was a fair amount of dialogue back and forth, it was decided and the village agreed to consider that all utility financed or all contributed plant instead of utility finance plant. And that was the main reason that the rate increase went from a requested amount of 49%, at least on the phase one, down to 38%. The village did want to take a look at what the impact would be had they not had any impact fees in there, what the rate impact would be. And basically, if they didn't have any impact fees, the rate increase request would have been roughly double that. I mean, I came up with about 75% increase. So I felt that was important to point out.
Okay, great. Well, I appreciate you giving the comment. Does anyone else want to speak on behalf of the utility? No? Okay. We'll move on to commission staff. Revenue requirement, Kathleen Butzlaff will swear you in for that. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
And can you confirm that the revenue requirement exhibit is complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
Do you have any comments?
I just have one comment at this point in time, and that is that in the cover letter to the revenue requirement exhibit, commission staff requested that the utility make several revisions, accounting adjustments basically, and file an amended 2022 PSC annual report. The utility did make those changes and filed the amended report on January 2nd of 2024. So that's all been taken care of.
Okay, great, thanks. And cost service and rate design, cost of service study and rate design. It's Andrew Fisher. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
And can you confirm that the cost service study and rate design is complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
All right. Do you have any comments?
I have no comments.
Okay, great. So I'm checking our participant list. No one else has joined us since we began, so no members of the public available to give a comment. Just turn off the screen share here. Well, I can mention that we We do have that one comment. You can see that on the screen share. One comment in writing that we'll put in the record for now. And at this point, we'll still be able to receive any comments we do that are filed by the Tuesday deadline. So with that, is there anything else we need to discuss before we adjourn? No? All right. Well, thanks very much, everybody. We're adjourned. Take care. Stay safe.
Thank you.